2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Play action. It's Trubisky. Open man is Trey Burton. An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Switch. 22-jet bomber. 22-jet bomber.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Damon Harrison bringing in 341 pounds of power for the sack.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week, and we just saw their first one of this game.
So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. Oh, what a move. Room to run past midfield. A game there of 30 big ones.
Dance class, anyone? Did you see the steps between the quarterback and the running back?
That's what you need for a good counter.
You have to have it because you're setting up your blocking. There's a timing element as well, but they have to marry up their steps. Otherwise, that timing gets thrown out the window.
Timing was great there and a big run. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
A'Shawn Robinson coming out of the University of Alabama, a big, physical, intimidating force who had to learn to play with more leverage. Otherwise, he's going to get blown off the ball in the NFL. Looks like he's learning his lessons after that play.
On 2nd and 12, Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
To try again after the sack. Trubisky, and nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And his kick here is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. A first carry now. This is Johnson. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Now Landry. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll make it a second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well-timed effort by Darius Slay, a sack on the corner blitz.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Hey, 4 down.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The ex-Iowa Hawkeye Mike Daniels in for the sack.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
You give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
53, Mike. Oh, here we go.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Mixon. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. It's Mixon on the counter. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Looking to throw, Trubisky on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Trubisky. He'll get this complete into the hands of Riley Ridley. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They go play action. Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mike Daniels able to record his 5th sack of the season.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky, he'll leave it for Cohen, complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-one.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This one finding the hands of Brandon Powell. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Now Joe Mixon, and he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes.
Defenses always have a goal of holding a runner under 100 yards. Well, he went over 150 last week, won NFC Player of the Week award honors. And guess what? He's got a chance to do it again because of that vision he has. He sees holes that maybe don't exist.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head. Sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll punt it away for the second time. On the return is Cohen. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. And there, the defense won the battle. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Hey, foxtrot.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now Trubisky to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
26 Mike. Rabbit. Chance. 18.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. And he's got his man. That's Landry. Touchdown, Chicago! Jarvis Landry, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 10-3. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6. They run the counter. Mixon. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission? Mixon hit, and the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there. He's got a Bears touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room, or they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it, but you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
He'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here comes Cohen. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On second down, it's Cohen. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Alert. Go. 49.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, Any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. Here we go. Hey, check 24.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Trubisky. He's got Burton here. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk. To come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. Now Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. That one goes for 24 yards. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. On play action, they'll throw. Completes it to Powell. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Mixon trying to punch it in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Joe Mixon, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Hauschka adds the extra point, and that slices the lead down to 17-10. Hauschka now to send this one away following the score. This is taken at the 3. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. On second down now. It's Cohen, and he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. The Bears on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down.
26 Mike. 26 Mike. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. Hey, watch the lane. Hey, ball. Recon, 132.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Fights free yet again. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Throwing here, Trubisky. It's caught. It's Miller. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Hey, work.
Trubisky to throw again. Looking for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10 now. It's Trubisky. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Just keeping the play alive. He may try and run for this. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
So his second field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But here in the 4th quarter, puts their backs clearly against the wall.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
31 yards there and a first down. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And that one, just an absolute killer. A chance to get this back within 1 score.
All hope not gone yet. But at the same time, you're exactly right. They needed to get back within 1 score and have a motivated defense take the field in order to get it back for them for one last big drive.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Bro, I'm just playing more smart with the Bears now, bro. Trubisky got it, bro. That's all it is. I'm just playing more smart.
The Bears
with
on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now Trubisky. And he's got the hook up to Landry.
Oh, I'm throwing
and
darts,
taking
boy.
It across midfield and
That's Landry.
45.
I'm throwing darts out here, boy.
16 yards is the pickup there and a 1st down for Chicago. Trubisky now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. 1st down, a run with Cohen. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Nigga,
Bottom line,
don't
they
get
want to keep
mad
this
at
clock
me.
rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus
Fuck out of
on the
here. I
big
know how to
fellas
run
up
it, though.
front in order to bring
I
this
know how to
one
run
home.
it. You know what I'm saying?
Play action. It's Trubisky.
Yeah. Oh, come on!
Incomplete.
Yeah, whatever.
Tried to
Take this
dial
L,
up the
nigga.
long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I'm garbage, but every
Bears
time we
on
play, you
3rd
can't beat
down.
me.
They've hit on
You
half
can't
of
beat
them.
me, though.
5 for 10. This is 3rd and 8.
No, I ain't trying to hit that, bro.
Trubisky will throw. He's got a man wide open.
Trubisky out
It's
here throwing
Landry.
darts on y'all
He'll be
ass.
brought
Shut
down
your
with
ass
the
up, throwing
first
darts
down
on y'all
and a late
ass.
flag here too.
Yeah, whatever.
And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And
Whatever.
he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Nigga, this
Down
bitch
under
acting.
2 minutes to go in this football
active,
game.
bro.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
This league is active.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And the pressure gets to him again.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but
Bro,
it's
what's up with this
adopted in
nigga,
this
Tay?
case.
Why is he
He's
so
a stat
mad?
sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier and had a sack. What, he just
That
needs a
nigga
touchdown for the
angry.
trifecta.
That's about all he
He
needs, and he's
angry.
going to go for it.
Yo, nigga, y'all just not playing right. The fuck, nigga, you ran the ball all the time. Like, bro, all I gotta do is stop the run. Right.
Trubisky
So
to
don't
throw.
get mad. You ain't throwing no book.
Flushed out
Lame
right.
ass nigga.
And he'll just
Lame
toss
ass
it away.
nigga. Lame ass
So he
nigga.
throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
No, I could.
Third down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win.
I can.
And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback.
I could go for that,
but
bro. It's
pressure
like
on the
4th and
quarterback
2.
with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
You just mad
So they
you
settle
can't beat
for
me,
just
bro.
the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one
You
away.
can't beat me in this shit, Reese.
Obviously, a touchdown
I'm not.
would have been the final nail
You're not,
to finish this thing
bro.
off.
You can't.
But it's still ate up time.
You can't beat me, bro.
So
You can't beat
while it's
me.
not mission
That's all it is.
accomplished,
You just
it's
can't
darn
beat me,
close.
bro. Like, you got all them rushing yards. You got all them rushing yards, but you garbage.
The
Fuck out of
Lions
here.
offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Come on, you ain't going nowhere.
They'll come out throwing here. to
Nigga,
start the
I haven't
drive.
played the game in a long
Open as
time.
Powell,
Vikings
that's
shit.
complete. And they work
Well,
this well
watch when I
upfield
play him again.
across
Watch
the
when I play him again.
45. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout,
No,
an injured player.
I beat his ass last
While
season.
the training staff
I beat
takes
him
a
last
peek,
season.
We'll take a break.
I
So
beat him
one
last
play,
season.
And they're already just shy
Like,
of
come on, bro.
midfield.
Look, I got Mac coming for you. Look at that shit. You lucky you got a good quarterback. You got a good quarterback.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30
you sacked.
before being taken
You
down.
sacked.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20
Look.
yards.
Yeah, all right.
Throwing on
Pick
first
that.
down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the
Nigga,
possibility of the
you
deep
got
ball,
100 yards,
and they were
nigga.
more than ready for it.
They've
You
got
threw-
the
you
lead
threw
fourth
100
quarter.
yards, you got it.
Maybe can
Shut
expect
the
more
fuck up
passes
talking.
like that downfield.
Shut up talking.
Ball on
bro.
the 30 as they come up, 2nd and 10.
100 yards,
2nd and 10.
Pick that, y'all. Pick that. Fuck
And this
wrong
is
with this nigga.
intercepted, and that
Yeah.
should do it. Picked off down near the 5, past the 10 to the
Out of the
11-yard
ball,
line, and that's where the return
respectful.
stops. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie year.
And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe
Nigga,
the
I'm just
12-yard
playing how
line.
what
Damon
defense you
Harrison,
running,
the one
bro.
on the stop.
Whatever, bro. Take that L, son.
So this one in the
Talking
win
about
column
Vikings,
for the
the
Chicago
Vikings.
Bears.
You
And
said
they
the
were
Vikings
spurred
my
on
only
by a
threat.
strong
Yeah, all right,
performance
nigga.
in
You
that
can't even
fourth
beat me.
quarter as they
Come
held
on
their
now, you
opponents
can't
off the
even beat me.
scoreboard.
Everyone
You can't
wants
even
to
beat
pitch a
me.
shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth
No,
quarter,
bro.
that tells everyone
Bro,
that
I
you're
got
getting stronger,
star corners.
and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you
No, I
from
got
the
a
time
new
you're
rookie,
playing
though.
Little
He's a
League
star,
football,
son.
all the way
Star.
up through. And they
He's a
closed them
star.
out with a big-time performance down the
Hey.
stretch.
Hey,
So
hey,
for
Tay,
the
bro.
Bears,
Hey, Tay,
it's
get this
back-to-back-
nigga a motherfucking tissue. Lame ass dude.
Be
Fuck
able
outta
to
here.
enjoy this one through the bye week.
Bro, I always beat you.